Hello and welcome to Film de Siecle. Something a bit different today. We're actually seeing a movie in person for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, it felt right to commemorate the occasion. Also, it's a Film de Siecle movie.
It just so happens to be a Film de Siecle movie, which is a very happy, not even an accident because we elected to buy the tickets, but this film is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's a 10th anniversary screening, because it would have been the 10th anniversary last year, but obviously they couldn't do a 10th anniversary screening last year, so I assume it's being done this year for that reason.
Very much belated 10th anniversary screening.
Yeah, it's a movie we've both seen before, both like.
Yeah, I remember really liking this film, but it's been so long since I've seen it. It may have aged badly. I have no idea, but I love Edgar Wright and his whole thing.
If I could be half as funny and witty as him as a writer, then I'd be set for life.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah. I remember this movie being a lot of fun.
So do I. I liked it all. I liked the soundtrack, the look of it, the jokes, the style of it, just how unconventional it was.
It's not a video game adaptation, but it's very... the humour is very video game based.
Yeah. So if you like video games, you'll like a lot of the jokes.
Yeah. And genre film, I think, tends to do really well when it leans into things.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing that has a cult following, which is probably why we've got a fairly decent turnout for this screening tonight.
Yeah. Well, case in point, the Mortal Kombat movies, both of them are a lot of fun because they are very honest about what they are and not ashamed of it.
Exactly.
Like some say early superhero movies were.
Yeah, some of them were. Some of them were out and out with it, but hey, this is more of an experience video anyway. It's going to be a lot more succinct than usual.
Yeah.
But it doesn't preclude us from doing a full review at a later date. It's just an experience movie because we're going to see it today and we want you to be a small part of it.
Yeah, okay. And, we're going to go into the screen now.
Yeah, because the movie's just about to begin. But we'll give our thoughts of this experience afterwards.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, when I'm wearing a mask, I look a bit like Darth Vader when he takes his mask off in Return of the Jedi. I don't know, I just look a bit pasty and my eyes look a bit dead and...
I normally wear masks that look similar to that one, but today I didn't.
Hey,
and now
the spice of life.
Yeah, and now this just looks weirdly clinical on me.
Yeah, we'll see you when we come out. Yes.
Hello again.
And we're back outside the room, having watched Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I decided we're only going to do 2 questions this time, because it's a more succinct sort of experience-based video than usual. So first of all, did you like the movie?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I like it. About the same as I always have. It was kind of nice seeing it on the big screen. I mean, considering a big part of the appeal is the soundtrack, that was kind of good to hear on big speakers.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if I'd go same as I always have. Started to rain.
Oh well.
I don't think I remember. I don't remember liking Scott Pilgrim the character.
I think the whole thing is he's supposed to be a prat, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a...
well, that's harsh, but yeah.
Sorry, bleep that out if you think it's too
calm down, Ollie. Oh, I'll get the bleep sound from the movie. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah.
You're Aubrey Plaza now, Ollie.
Yeah, okay. Okay, right, so... I don't ever remember liking him, but I didn't hate him as much as I did on this.
He does put everyone through a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's like, oh, you fucking dick.
But that is very much the point of the movie.
Yeah. I mean, the point is he does sort of grow from it.
I
have heard, I haven't read the comics to confirm this, that the Scott scene is a bit of a departure in the film.
They don't just do it as a joke, it's an actual fight in the comic.
There is a fight, and the point of it is that he can't win unless he accepts that Scott is him.
Yeah, I don't know, I like the punchline they went with.
Yeah, that Scott is just so milk-toaster guy that there was nothing really objectionable even in his dark side.
Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, it was good to see some familiar faces in that. Pretty good cast for a movie.
Brilliant.
Oh god, yeah, I wish I could emulate that. That is just... Mwah.
One thing I didn't remember that had me burst out laughing quickly was the bit with, where he's drawn... a circle with what loosely resembles Ramona's hair on it, and he shows it to a guy and he instantly knows who that's supposed to be.
It's enough.
Do you know someone whose hair looks like this? Yes, that's Ramona Flowers.
I like how the scribble does look accurate though. That's kind of funny. Oh, I really like that.
Yeah.
Cool. What a movie. So second question, Ollie, is how was the experience?
Yeah, the experience was good.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that we actually have a good cinema now.
We've got one of those Odeon Luxes, which is the Odeon Cinema, except they've got reclining seats, and they've got reclining seats and they're quite comfy.
Yeah. Before it was just like it was okay, not particularly good. We didn't get much use out of it before COVID hit.
No, it was only like that for about 4 months. I think we went to see Rise of Skywalker when it was like that, and that was the first movie we saw with the new Lux experience.
Yeah, we saw Home Alone here like that.
But it's really nice, and it's really nice to see that they're stepping up the Odeon and improving their service, even in smaller towns, which is pretty good.
Yeah, and the last thing we saw before the pandemic happened was the Sonic movie.
Oh yeah, that was a fun movie to watch in the cinema.
And
sorry, carry on. What were you saying?
That's so yeah, the experience was good. I don't know really.
It was
how
nice to do it again, wasn't it, Ollie?
Yeah. The only thing that really changes is the level of sound that you see, because everyone's got like really big high fidelity screens now.
But it's the kind of movie that you do want to see on the big screen because of the sound.
Yeah, yeah. The sound system was what made the experience for me, and the seats, obviously.
And also being back in the cinema again, to be honest, because it's been so long, and it's a nice experience, and I'm glad we got to do it again.
Yeah, it's an occasion.
Exactly, and that's what cinema should be,
Yeah. You'd think they'd be showing more stuff at the moment.
Yeah, it's a bit sparse. There's a few newish movies, but none of them really grabbed me, to be honest.
I mean, I remember during times when I couldn't go outside because high-risk groups not vaccinated and yada yada yada. I heard places in America were showing Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. I think they also did something similar in the UK, August last year, but I don't know, it just wasn't high on my list of priorities at the time. Yeah. But, now we're both vaccinated, happy to do loads of these kinds of things.
Yeah. Empire Strikes Back I've never seen in theatres, so if that came here I'd be great. But the experience
I'd happily see any of the Star Wars, but yeah.
In a theatre is something I missed at the time.
Yeah.
I wasn't really aware of the film until it was already out on Blu-ray.
Nor was I, and I don't know what it was, but the advertising didn't really grab me.
Apparently that's a very common thing. It didn't do well in cinemas at all.
Yeah, it's a bit like Shawshank. It was a cinema flop, but quite successful on the secondary market afterwards.
Yeah. So it gained a following, and this one got a decent turnout.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that's got a cult following, not really on like Rocky Horror Picture Show levels, but it had a decent turnout. Yeah.
So Scott Pilgrim got his due, basically.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was a fun experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'll save it for the full review when we inevitably do one, but
because this doesn't preclude us, as I said earlier.
Yeah, but like Edgar Wright's just one of the best.
Oh yeah, I could sing his praises all day, and we'll review his movies, so you'll hear us do that in the future.
The camera work and transitions and the sound design of everything.
Yeah, all of it.
Is, everything comes together to make
a good experience.
Yeah, a great.
It's like a pie of music and games and decent actors. Yeah. Well, that's not a pie, that's just a movie, but yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed our quick little cinema review. We actually went to one in person.
Yeah.
And hearing of our experience, relay it to you. Yeah. See you next time with the film Siecle.
Yeah, see you next time. I don't know what video went up last or which one will go up next.
We will find out.
We'll
Guys, in the future, you will find out.
We'll see you for that.
Yeah, later this review. Goodbye.
Alright, see ya.